Hello man of word, we truly appreciate that you joined us. We are glad that we can support you in your further development. Today's topic is about building an amazing team for your project. So, let's begin. Welcome to amanoford.com, the most refreshing network in the business world. Why should you pay attention to this? 1. You will learn what it takes to build a great team. 2. You will learn the benefits of a great team. And 3. You will learn how to build an amazing team. If you want to build a successful team, you will face lots of challenges because it brings together a variety of opinions, values, past work experiences, upbringings, prior team experiences, work goals, and skills in communication and team building. However, teamwork and collaboration can be taught and developed. Even though it is so hard at first, after you consolidate your team, you will be able to reach a lot more with people around you than alone. Let's begin with 8 ways to build an amazing team. 1. Set goals. The importance of the team to understand what they need to accomplish and what success means cannot be stressed enough. They also need the accuracy of roles, good workflows, and enough resources. There's no single perfect way of being a leader or manager, but the leadership must be authentic and to fit the teammates and the goal of the project. The leader must hold everyone accountable for what they're achieving, how they go about it, the culture, and the values of the team. 2. Understand the different viewpoints. Being involved in various teams makes people more likely to prepare thoroughly, expect alternative perspectives, and work actively to solve complex problems. Group thinking is a real danger when everyone in the team is the same demographic, so if your team has a variety of ages, cultural background or professional experience, or other demographics, you can use this as an advantage for developing your business. 3. Take care when recruiting new people. The successful introduction of a new team member can set them up for success. Clear information is essential, so they know what to expect, and they have the resources and information they need to hit the ground running. Make the team aware when somebody new comes and make sure you have all the systems and functions in place for onboarding new employees. It's hard to claw back a good impression with a new team member if it takes weeks for their email address to be set up. 4. Nip toxic behavior in the bud. Dysfunctional teams, conflict, and toxic behavior are relatively common. What's important is to detect problems at an early stage and discuss conflict and bad behavior before it goes out of control and become a lot harder to eliminate it. Employers know that they can't afford to ignore low-level breaches of the organization's rules and values. 5. Look beyond your own bias. Too often terms such as baby boomer or millennial come up, with numerous preconceived notions about a group of people. These narratives can evolve into generalized bias and create conflict and misunderstanding within teams. Workplace training on human behavior can be helpful. The key to a good working relationship is to help teams recognize their own bias and refocus on dealing with each team member as an individual. No matter what generation you're meant to belong to, your story, your journey, and your interpretation of the world are unique and add value to any team. 6. Set aside time. When you give a team your time, you show that you value them. Successful teams are built on great listening skills, and it takes time to listen to others without interruption. This builds knowledge and encourages a culture of respect. Consistency and discipline are important but often overlooked. There are so many new trends in team structures and corporate thinking. If you choose one, make sure you have the time and the capacity to implement it properly, or you'll lose trust and damage your culture. 7. Address the past and move on. Make sure you're not driving a narrative that supports negative behaviors within the business. If dysfunction is coming from historical events, it's prudent to have an honest discussion on how the past is now affecting the present culture. Make sure you address past issues directly and work through the steps needed to reach a conclusion and end the old narrative. The team then needs to rebuild a new narrative that reflects the culture they wish to work on. 8. Deal with the process, not content. The processes within a business can make or break a strong team. If you see that there is someone in your team who raises their eyebrows, underestimates others, or speaks over people in meetings, then address it and solve the problem. The content refers to what they're saying, which is a separate issue. The best way to go around with this is to make sure that the procedures in the team are based on respect for each other. Make sure you make all these things clear to people in your business. All those little negative interactions can start to deteriorate a team over time, so make sure that you pull people up who aren't following a proper process and being respectful of everyone within the team. This shows your team that it's what you expect. Now let's talk about 9 key benefits of teamwork. 1. Creativity. People tend to be more open about their ideas when all team members perform at an even level. People feel a spirit of connection with their teammates, they can share their thoughts without fear of being judged. All this triggers creativity and the overall success of the team. 2. Happiness. Teams, where the key values are mutual respect and honest feedback, are encouraged usually report higher happiness and well-being. Companies benefit when aiming to get happy employees because individuals may behave like a family and work no more seems to be a burden. When people willingly come to the office, it inadvertently boosts their performance and success. 3. Accountability. Working in a team induces a better sense of responsibility and accountability. Employees feel that anything they do may affect others. Any carelessness can create troubles for other individuals, and while good work benefits the entire team, thinking about it makes us more dedicated and careful in all our actions. 4. Learning. Every team player has their own set of skills and personal characteristics. Performing in a team, every member can avail of opportunities to learn from others. It leads to resource building and team members become better equipped to deal with challenges. New skills and knowledge always benefit companies and positively influence the individual growth of employees. 5. Self-monitoring. Often, people can spot loopholes in each other's work only at the team level. Besides, when one employee gets diverted from the work, other team members can help him/her to come back to the work and finish it on time. It means that effective teamwork helps to avoid blunders without interference by top management. 6. Work pace. A project, managed by only one person will always be going to take longer as compared to the collaborative efforts of many people. However, projects will be delivered in time only if your team puts joint efforts in the right way and spirit. All people's specializations and responsibilities should be considered and every task should be performed effectively as per the individual specializations. In this case, performance and output will increase. 7. Revenue growth. After all, any company is aimed at profitability, that's why everyone in a team should always care about meeting the targets and revenue needs. Teamwork means dividing responsibilities when every person does his bit so that the burden does not go on a single resource. 8. Tight working relationships. Teamwork stimulates building great work relationships when people can act like best friends. Developing the right frame of mind when everyone respects and listens to other people's opinions is what can be called a successful work relationship. 9. Sense of accomplishment. Good team players always cheer up and support one another while working on a mutual goal. Working on a project as one consolidated unit provokes the sense of accomplishment, making people greater on finishing their tasks. Before the video ends, let's find out which are the best things to remember from this. 1. Having a great team takes you far in your project. 2. Building a team requires good social skills. And 3. Having members with different perspectives can be a real advantage. Well, this ends here. Let us know in the comments what is your opinion about building a team. Thank you for watching until the end, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell button to be notified for every new learning opportunity. And always remember, man of word, be aware of the person that you can become.